That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up the 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up the 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go now. COVID-19. Let's go.
Penix here from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
All right, already seen how the rain can affect a game, and we might see it influence the offensive game plans for both of these teams moving forward. I know you played in a lot of this in your day, Brock.
Yeah, and you know what's funny, Kate, is a lot of times we talk about the grip, right? That's a natural thing with the gloves, with the quarterback. But it can also be vision. That rain, when it's coming down like this, can really make it tough to see.
There's Walker gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
This is Walker on 2nd. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Running with Walker again. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. Balled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Ready?
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Chop alert. Red. Ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and give a push on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He'll begin his return from the 11. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Penix working from the gun. To the right side and reeled in by London. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. He put everything he's got behind it. Another one here to London. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Ross sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Penix. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd downs.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 4th down, Penix. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Okay, ready?
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got it first to begin the frame. Staying with Walker. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Mustang 19. Come 19. Come 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Here we go. Set. At Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Lion. Warrior 70. Let go.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody to get the job done.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Back to work they go after the interception. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Come on.
Give up the gut to Walker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
No. Let's go now. 60 by.
Handoff running left. Walker. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing now. Milroe. There's a screen out for Walker. Down the sideline of the 45. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Go.
Walker on first down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Working quickly here. Trying for it, it's Walker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the first down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
First down throw here from Milroe. Hits him on the out route. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Milroe looking to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Okay, ready.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Go. Liking 18.
3rd and short, it's Milroe. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Man downfield, and he finds London. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. One play in, blocking his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 14.
Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
65 catch, 6 Mustang, 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Will Rowe from the gun. To the left, he's going to roll. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Walker now from the gun. And he will not get the 1st, but this is close. He's picking up about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
18, 5 years. Trap 60, trap 60.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Panther him up. 70 Lions.
On the gun, Milrow finds the in route complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Buffalo 18.
It's 4th down.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Lions. Ready?
Trying for it with Milrow. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Falcons.
From the red zone now. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Drake London with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, kid. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Chooses to bring this one out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All lined up and ready to boot this one away. Brings it in at the 13. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing here, Milrow. Finds him over the middle. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on, set. Go!
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Hits his running back. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the play fake, Milrow. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
79 Broncos. Ready?
Air it out on third. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Myers' kick is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Robinson to start the drive. Escapes a defender. Has some room to work. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons make it a 3-point It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Falcons push their lead to 18.
Seahawks 17. Youngway
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
70 Lions. Warriors 70.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Deputy. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Ready.
No row, not a throw. This is complete to Perry. And he drives it up to the 24. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
Perry. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Get it. 18. Find it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Seven Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's to the rookie out of Michigan State. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Come on. Go.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. Keeps it moving. And will not score, but he got oh so close, Bronny. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone.
Ready.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They are throwing it again. Getting out to his left. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he He gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action. Here's Penix. Completed to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, Robinson. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
On first down, here's Penix. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
From the gun, it's Robinson. He's still going at the 30. There he goes again. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Koo on now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Falcons push their lead to 18. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now. Like 70 Rangers. 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Here's Milrow. First and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 2 at the 27-yard line.
To the air, Milrow. Here's a screen out for Walker. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Third down, and they need to get 10.
79 Broncos. Come on. Set. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Throw here. Third down. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back. And the results, fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Pat. Bronco 80.
The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Desperation time here. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Milrow with it on first. Catch made. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Elijah Arroyo. 10 yards on the
Shotgun now for Milrow.
And
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The first down grab and still going. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down throw here from Milrow. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he ticks it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
From the shotgun, Penix finds him over the middle. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third down give to Robinson. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. Fourth down, here's Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First down, Atlanta.
They're going play fake with Penix. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks have some new life in the fourth.
Pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Come on. Ready?
To throw, here's Milrow. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Let's go.
Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Panther 60.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Milrow now to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they bring him down around the 34.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
Second down now, they need 7.
70 Rangers, 70 Lions.
From the gun, Milrow. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Ready, right?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
42. Seahawks 37.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Really 2 elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number 1, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
Going to the ground again on first. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this round. He's limited to no gain on the carry. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
38-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Penix here from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Falcons leading by 5. Third and just 2 to go. Back to throw it. Gets this one to London. And he is going to have the Falcons first down. And Brock actually clinched them this victory.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Hey, that's my man. I got him.
Robinson on the inside give. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Robinson again here on second. Still has some space inside the 35. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The Falcons nearing a victory as he drops to a knee.